was it like getting back out there playing preseason golf for the first time in a couple
It was good. Um, it's always great to see what we've been working on at practice and then see how we could perform in front of fans with a lot of distractions. So it was great. It was great.
How'd you feel about CP3's performance tonight? I thought he did a pretty good job, especially in that third quarter. I feel like he played.
He played well. He got us in our offense, made plays, knocked down his three-point shot, and got us rolling.
While you built a residence here in San Diego, you went to state, got a house out here, contribute to Padres and stuff like that. What is it about the city of San Diego kind of makes you feel comfortable and quietly made your home in the off season?
Just the city itself, it's chill. Everybody shows love. It's not a lot of, high-profile stuff going on. Everybody's pretty much chill, no matter who you are. Let you live a little bit. And that's great. I'm just a normal person out here.
Jordan Miller said this is a team with a lot of unks, and you've never been on a team with that many. What's it like being on a team with this many veterans, this many unks?
I've been an UNC for a long time, since I was 16 years old, so it's nothing new. I started on a team that with a lot of veterans. It's nothing new to me. When I first came in, I was with, a lot of greats, Tim Duncan, Tony, Manu, Steven Jackson, TJ Ford, Richard Jefferson. So it's been like that for me.
This defense, I think Tyronn Lue wanted to see some defensive intensity to begin the game, to establish that identity. What's your assessment on how that went with your unit and the rest of the game overall?
It went well. These games are always pretty tough. You don't know who you're guarding. And these teams come out pretty aggressive and, want to make a stand. But I thought we did some great things out there collectively, and we just got to keep building for it, moving forward.
What do you say was the area of improvement as soon as Sunday's game?
We're just getting better. Everything. It's still preseason. It's practice.
Ty said you like what John brought tonight, but it's about kind of getting him in the right spots and getting him comfortable. He's pointed to you as a guy who's helped him, kind of come along that way. How do you feel he's going along so far?
Good. John been in this league for a while too. I felt like him being in Utah kind of helped him grow a little bit. I know it wasn't a lot of pressure, but sometimes you just need those reps. And he played great over there, and you see the carry over here, knocking down three-point shots, getting out in transition. Keep going, y'all, for real. I'll see y'all next time. And, he's been great. We just going to keep building from here, seeing the little things that we need to all do, and hopefully we could, get this going.
I just saw he's had an interaction with that Chinese kid. He played a one-on-one with him in China. How do you feel like you kind of step into getting close to the drink and
I'm just happy for him. Was able to teach him some defensive stuff when I was over there in Guangzhou, and I knew they were coming, but so I was happy to see him and him able to get some minutes tonight. He's young, and I think he has a lot of talent. Wasn't able really to show it in his 5 minutes, but I think he's going to be good. Vic, good. I thought he was moving well. You see that transition lob he caught, knocking down his three-point shot, getting to the paint. I think he looked good to me, moving well. That's all you want to really see. He said he feels great, and I'm just happy for him.
Appreciate you. Man, so Lawrence called you like the all-season MVP, and like we saw what you went through with getting waived, waiting, coming back on the two-way contract. Like now that you're on this side of it right now, like how do you feel about that whole process and your place on this team?
Yeah, it was rough, right? I can't sit here and say that it was an easy moment for me, but at the end of the day, it's a business, and it's always going to be a business. Just staying positive, just working hard. Sounds cliche, but that's all I can do, right? Like, you can't sit here and pout about it and stuff like that. So just trying to stack days, right? I know my role for right now, but obviously I want something bigger, so just working towards that.
How did you feel like tonight helped playing with first unit when Bowie got hurt and then coming in and keeping that run going in the third quarter?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. I didn't start off the way I wanted to, but, you know, I'll take it with a grain of salt. I don't necessarily know what it means, but I just try to go out there and just do what I can, right? Impact defensively, offensively, whatever it is. So, like I said, I didn't start the way I wanted to, but, you know, just learn from it and keep moving forward.
Jordan, Lawrence said that you had, during the summer, like, there were options for you to go elsewhere. Kind of what made this the right decision for you to come back here?
I mean, just the way they treated me, right? You could put all that aside. Like I said, it was a business decision, and so I didn't take it personal, and just the organization as a whole, right? I love it here, I love y'all, you know what I mean, regardless of what y'all say sometimes, but it's just a family vibe here, so I'm just happy to still be here.
Jordan, going to training camp this year, kind of what you tell yourself coming out the summer league, having a good summer league, that you're going to get better on, and you're going to improve on your game?
Yeah, it's tough because one of the coaches told me, you know, the tie goes to the vet. And so in my mind, it's like, all right, how can I outplay some of these guys to get some minutes? But I was just trying, you know what, I worked really hard this offseason and was stacking days. So at the end of the day, it's God's plan. So whatever happens, happens. And so that was my mindset going into it. It wasn't nothing crazy, nothing specific. But it was like, all right, let's go out here and just do what you worked on all summer.
Speaking of the vets, they said that the younger players have brought a certain energy. Is that something that you guys wanted to do in training camp? Like bring that kind of intensity?
For sure. I mean, you know, we got a lot of unks around here. So what can we bring? How can we get on the floor? Just bringing energy, right? You know, they might get tired every now and then. Our job is to not get tired, right? It sounds crazy, but that's the reality of the situation. So just trying to come out there, bring energy. Whenever the vibes are low, we try to pick them back up and just try to be that young group, you know, has that spark, you know what I mean?
What is it like having all these vets on the team? There's a lot of vets on this team. I mean, guys
I was thinking that tonight, yeah, you know what I mean?
Look up and down the road. Like, what is it like to look down the bench and see all these guys?
That's a tricky question to answer just because, like, that's all I really know. My rookie year, you know, we had PG, Russ. I mean, each year it seems like we got more and more vets. Crazy, right? But it's good to pick their brains, right? Like, I know necessarily I'm not in the position of playing that I want to be, but I'm still taking steps forward due to just the information that they share. You know what I mean? Like, especially CP being here. Like, he's been here for the vets got back, you know, pretty recently, but like the information that he shared so far and the way he thinks the game is really crazy. I've never been around somebody that thinks the game that way. So it's been good to, you know, have me look at the big picture. I always thought about, you know, I'm trying to get on the court. I'm trying to play like so focused in on like, you know, the moment, but it's like sometimes you got to take a step back, look at the big picture, you know, when it comes to offense, defense. But CP's done a really good job of, you know, helping me out with that.
Different about the way he sees the game that maybe you didn't see from other guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a real leader. Not that anyone isn't, but like you can just tell by his just presence and his demeanor when he walks into the room, and just the way, like, you know what I mean. Like, for example, he's like, listen to what the defense is saying. Like, the defense is gonna call out whether they're in blitz, whether they're switching. You know what I mean, and play off that. They're giving you the answer right there, and it's like something little as that. It's like, wow, you know what? It's a good point. You know what I mean? So just little things like that that you can pick up on from vets like that is what it's like being around a lot of vets.
When you were on the bench and when you were on the court, were there any talk about how y'all hadn't allowed a bucket that whole third quarter until like under 3 minutes, 2 minutes ago?
Nah, it wasn't. Someone said something about we had a huge run or something like that. Honestly, I wasn't thinking. I was just in the present, honestly. That's it. That's all I could do. But I thought that unit did a really good job of just like, you know, it was a little slow to start, you know, first preseason game and stuff. Everyone's trying to figure out the rules and whatnot, what shots they're going to get. But I think that unit specifically did a good job of, you know, pushing the lead and getting stops. I do. I agree he should be in the NBA. I mean, he's a pro player. He still has quickness, still has the ability to shot make. But his journey at the end of the day is his journey. So I do think he should still be in there, but that's not my decision to make, you know. Maybe one day, you know. Say that one more time.
How you feel about the supporters here in San Diego?
Oh, it's great. The vibes are always great here. Like, even the times that I come down here to play, like, the fans always show out. It's always loud, and I thought tonight was just, you know, a usual night in San Diego. You know what I mean? I don't mean that, like, lightly, you know. So the vibe's always great. It's always just loud, and It's great.
Is it a message to those kids who want to become professional?
Say that one more time.
A message to those kids who want to play professional.
Just keep going. Like at the end of the day, there's going to be ups and downs. It's a roller coaster ride, but as cliche as it always sounds, it's like just keep going, never give up. Because the kids that give up don't give themselves a chance.
Thanks, Jordan.
Appreciate you guys.
Jump shot is something that I've noticed from summer league to now. It's really crisp, even the corner threes. Is that something that you've been working on, or is that something that, pull-up threes been something that you've been working on? Corner threes, catch and shoot.
Yeah,
Working on that?
most definitely been working on it. I think it's a big aspect of the game now, and the three-pointer is only going to keep improving. So just continue to work on it. Something I've worked on since I was little, but as you get taller, stuff changes and stuff like that. So I'm continuing to develop it and trying to shoot it at a high level.
How do you balance being that ball in hand guy that you were for so many years with trying to adjust to this playmaking wing role that the team says that you're on?
It's just using my IQ. The IQ works off and on ball. I think the biggest thing is just knowing your teammates, knowing how you guys work together, and then I know what the ball handler wants because I've been on the ball, so kind of just working off of that. And then I'm blessed to have great vets around me who are teaching me the ways. So.
What's been your first, well, not even first impression? You've been with these guys for a couple of weeks now. Like, all these vets, it's different than summer league. You know what I'm saying? What's it been like getting that feedback and working with them on a day in and day out basis now?
It's been special. Just learning from guys who, I grew up watching. It means everything to me, and like just being a sponge, trying to absorb everything I can, get it better every day.
You guys speak before the game. What does that mean for you to come here and be able to do that?
I meant everything. Growing up as a little kid who grew up in San Diego, I always dreamed of playing in the NBA, and now that I'm here, being able to, talk to the fans, talk to the fans and talk to the people who look up to me and look up to NBA players, and show them people from San Diego can make it too.
Talking about the vets, looked like Chris before the game. There was a moment he kind of dapped you up a little bit, had something to say to you. What did he say to you?
Just be ready. He's been in my ear this whole time. I played point guard a lot, so he's been, took me under his wing kind of, and he just told me be ready for the moment, and stay locked in.
Thanks, Kobe.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Kobe.
Early on, first half, just thought we went through the motions. I didn't think we really locked in and having that defensive mindset to start the game. They ran around too free, got whatever shot they wanted. We didn't really take them serious. So I just told the guys we're working on ourselves. We're not working, playing against them. We got to, get better and have that mindset every night. In the first half, I didn't think we did that, but I thought the second unit to start the third quarter, I thought they came out and had a real defensive mindset.
Hey, Coach, what would you like to improve for the rest of the preseason leading up to the regular season?
Just have that defensive mindset I just talked about.
Anyone stand out to you? You guys?
I thought Kobe came in. Kobe Brown came in, did a good job just with his effort and energy. I thought Jordan in his second stint was really good for us. KD's always KD, but I thought CP got going in the second half and Brook as well defensively. But I thought our young guys came in and played pretty well, just playing the right way, doing what we asked them to do offensively and defensively. And so it's just good to see them on the floor and get a chance to get some reps.
How do you feel about the support here in San Diego?
Say it again?
How do you feel about the support here in San Diego?
Oh, I feel great. Like I said, that's where our G League team plays, and we have a lot of support, a lot of fans, a great following. And so when we can come in and play this one time a year, it's always fun for us. So it was good to see the people come out.
How did you spark that second unit defense? I think y'all went close to 10 minutes without allowing a single basket.
Yeah, I thought Katie, coming out guarding Victor and get a couple of steals, being aggressive defensively, kind of got us going. I thought he picked up his defensive physicality. I thought Nico did a good job picking up Frazier full court, just making him work, denying him the basketball. And we just kind of picked our energy up defensively, and that's kind of what got us going. But Nico and KD had a lot to do with that. And then Brook at the basket blocking shots.
How do you feel like Chris Paul ran that second unit offensively? Because y'all had 42 in that.
Yeah, in that third quarter, the second half, I thought he did a great job. Once he figured out how they were trying to guard us, and if they were switching 1 through 5, they were trying to run some zone. I think he got comfortable and understood what they were trying to do, and he got real comfortable.
How do you feel about John Wall?
I thought it was great. I thought off the bench, his energy, just his toughness, his physicality on the offensive end was really good for us. Offensive rebound, putbacks, ducking in, getting some fouls early on, and so he's going to be really good for us. Just got to make sure I have him in the right positions on the floor and use him the right way. Yeah, I mean, we could have went to Zoo every time down the floor. They were so small, but we didn't want to do that. Kind of want to work on some things. And but if it's been a regular game, we'd have posted Zoo 40 times a night, you know. So, but yeah, you know, Zoo just being Zoo.
In the second quarter, you had a lineup with the two Chris's, Kawhi, John, and Brooke out there. Kind of, what did you like about the way that they looked out there for you guys?
Well, I think, you know, going forward, you know, to the regular season, Kawhi will be playing with that second unit, you know. So we really didn't get a chance to get to it because we wanted to play some of our young guys that are, you know, two-way eligible that we're trying to see and trying to get a feel for who we like the best. And so the rotations weren't really right. We kind of hockey sub, you know, the first time. And but you know, that unit played together some during the regular season, so we got to get to that unit a lot more.
Just to clarify real quick, you said he will be playing with that second unit a lot. I'm just asking. You said it. Is that the second unit?
I don't know.
Just following up on that, like, you have so many guys. Like, how much consideration can you give to having more all-bench lineups, guys who, you know, don't start at all, but like can come in and potentially overwhelm teams just with 5 reserves?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think if you look at it, if you got, you know, CP who's been a starter, Brooke Lopez a starter, you know, Nico been a starter, you know, and KD started for us last year, you know. Those, you know, and the John Collins started in Utah, so you do have 5 stars on the second unit, you know. So just how we want to play. If that unit can hold up offensively and defensively, we'll see. But you know, also having a chance to have Kawhi and James mix in one of those units as well, so Justin won't be asking too many questions. Thank you, man.